consider supporting us on Patreon for just $1 or more per month. The link is below in the description. Hey, what's up everyone, Kim here with today's RB4 DLC review. In this video we're looking at Absolutely Story of a Girl by 9 Days, which is a song and band that I never heard about before. But if you want Brick House by Commodores, then I will have that in a separate video tomorrow, since I'm still a bit sick today. Is this 2000s alternative rock single and fun to play though? Let's find out. The drum shot starts with a hi-hat roll, which does have some short tempo changes, a couple of times in it before the verse beat starts, which is a 4/8 beat on the hi-hat, with a lot of extra snare hits and double strokes between the hits, as well as some hits on the hi-hat opener. The pre-chorus is a much more basic 4/8 beat, but it doesn't last long before the chorus, which is also a 4/8 beat on the hi-hat, just with some different pedaling, as well as some easier extra snare hits and double strokes than in the verses. After each chorus you also get a short section with some snare rolls, and hits on the green cymbal before the verse starts again. In the guitar solo you get a right cymbal beat, with for the most part one extra snare hit per beat. There is also a lot of fills in the chart, which ranges from snare rolls with tempo changes in some of them, to double hits on the toms and fast double kicks. I gotta say I had a lot of fun with this chart, but the extra snare hits and double strokes can be a little bit hard if you aren't used to that yet, which is why I give the drum chart a 8 out of 10. The bass chart is riddled with fun hammer-ons, some easy like in the verses, while others a bit tough like in the intro and after each chorus. The verses are mainly single notes, with a short sustain or a hammer-on after most of them. The choruses are more or less the same, just with more hammer-ons after the single notes. And in the start of the guitar solo, you get a mix of slow and fast strumming, with a few hammer-ons here and there. It also ends with more hammer-ons and short sustains. This chart was a lot of fun, and it's not a very hard chart as long as you know how to play the hammer-ons right. I give the bass chart a 8.5 out of 10. The guitar shall start with a mix of slow and fast strumming on 3-finger chords, with a lot of changes in the 3-finger chords, as well as some short sustains. This leads into the first verse, which is mostly fast strumming on single notes and 3-finger chords, with a lot of short breaks between the strumming, which make it possible to normal strum as well as alt strum. The second verse is a lot harder. It starts with changes between the green and red note, which you do need to alt strum, and then you get changes between the green single note and a chord in the same speed. The pre-choruses are just semi-slow single note changes, and the choruses are very similar to the intro, as well as the ending of all the choruses. This chart also got a guitar solo, which is pretty damn tough actually, with a mix of hammer-ons, fast strumming on single notes and chords, with a lot of changes. I know it doesn't sound very tough, but it was. So overall this chart is only for the more experienced players, who likes 3-finger chord changes and alt strumming, since a lot of this chart is that. And the second verse came out of nowhere and totally wrecked me. I still give the guitar chart an 8 out of 10 though, since the chart isn't repetitive, and you can always turn up the difficulty if you aren't good enough yet for expert. In summary, Absolutely Story of a Girl is great on all the instruments, and doesn't feel repetitive on any of them. The guitar chart is pretty tough at times though, which can make it less fun if you aren't up to the task yet. But the bass chart was a steadily good and fun chart throughout the whole thing, so I can definitely recommend you to get this song if you are a bass player. Actually, I can recommend you to get this song for all the charts, just especially for bass. I give Absolutely Story of a Girl by 9 Days a total score of a great 8.2 out of 10. But that's all for this review. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more rock band reviews, previews and full combo videos in the future. Tell us your thoughts of this DLC single in the comments, and check out some of our other videos here. Thank you as always for watching, and see you next time in the next video.